Hello my little fizzies and welcome back. Today we are going to do a February empties video. So I have my big Clinique bag that my baby Havoc chewed up. So it is now my empties bag and it is full of things that I used up in February. So let's get into it and see what I used up. First thing are 2 bottles of soap from Bath & Body Works. I'm going to reuse these bottles because I like these. You can actually put like regular liquid soap in here and fill it with water and it still is foamy. So we used up a frosted cranberry. I bought this for my husband because it has a bear on it and his nickname is Bear or Husbear because he's my husbear. So that one was in his bathroom and I used up the cranberry peach. My nickname for a while was Peach. I actually have a tattoo of peaches on my ankle. So these were ones that I bought for him and me. We have separate bathrooms, which is a marriage saver if you guys have a husband or live with a man or you live with anyone, you know it's a butt sharing a bathroom. So I'm glad we have separate bathrooms. So one for him, one for me, and I will reuse these bottles. Oh, and both the scents were really nice. Next thing I finally used up was this Glam Glow Youth Cleanse. I think I've had this for like 2 years. It was okay. I work for Clinique. Clinique is owned by Estee Lauder companies. Estee Lauder owns Glam Glow. And so a couple years ago, I was able to choose products for my gratis that weren't Clinique. And I actually chose this one. So I didn't technically pay for it. And I'm glad that I didn't because whenever I bought it, I thought it was a clay mask. And then I got it and I'm like, oh, it's a cleanser. It's a clay cleanser. The thing that I did not like about it was that it was very heavily scented. So I'm pretty sure this has a lot of fragrance in it. I don't see the ingredients on here. But yeah, it was very fragrant and that kind of annoyed me. The next thing I used up was a bottle of clarifying lotion number 2. I actually got this from a Clinique meeting at some point because I don't buy number 2 for myself. I use the acne solutions. So I don't remember when I got this, but it was some kind of Clinique meeting where they were giving away free clarifying lotion. So I used it. I just don't like it as much as the acne solutions clarifying lotion, but I definitely use a clarifying lotion every single day, twice a day, to keep my skin looking like this in my mid-30s. So yes, if you don't use a clarifying lotion, there are 6 different versions. Get the version that is right for your skin. Next thing I used up is 2 of my favorite Clinique items. These are, I love both of these very, very much. It is the Take the Day Off Clarifying Clinique, why can't I talk? Take the Day Off Cleansing Balm. I use this every single night. I have tried other makeup removers. I don't like them as much. This is my number 1 go-to. I've tried different balms. I don't like them as much. So this is my favorite. It is $30 a tub. It is expensive. Not as expensive as some makeup removers, but it's expensive. It does last me about a month though, so about $1 a day to get all my makeup off and keep me from breaking out is worth it, but I got this in gratis, so I didn't actually pay for it. Same thing with this. This is my exfoliating scrub. Do this twice a week, sometimes 3 times a week. It is very gritty. Clinique also makes one called a 7-day scrub that is like in identical packaging, but the one that I love the most is the exfoliating scrub. Very gritty, love it. Highly recommend it if you want to get extra clean. So I'm out of this. I just placed a gratis order last month and I don't think they had this available because I usually get it when I can, and I didn't get any in my last gratis haul. So I'm thinking maybe they were out of stock on it or it wasn't available to order. But I have some other exfoliators that I'm using right now. One by Derma E, which I actually really like. It's like a charcoal exfoliator. And then I just got the Dr. Brandt exfoliator, microdermabrasion. I like that one too, but I really like this one as well, and it's like midpoint. Derma E is less expensive, Dr. Brandt is more expensive, so this one's like $23, Dr. Brandt's like $70, I think, and the Derma E, I don't know, it's probably like less, but yeah, I like that one a lot. Next thing I used up, so I used up another bag of cotton balls. These are my favorite cotton balls. They're the 70 jumbo size cotton balls from Ulta because they're really big. I don't like the tiny cotton balls where it's like you use one and then you have to like use another one and you're like, I like the big ones where you can be like, done. Next thing we used up is the Hum Hair Sweet Hair. Sweet Hair. I got this in a sample pack from Sephora. We don't sell these at Ulta, I don't think. At least not at my Ulta. The taste was okay. Not anything that I even remembered using. I was like, what? I use this? Oh yeah, I do. They were fine. I like hair gummies. I think I'm going to go back to like a natural color and maybe just have a couple highlights. Because right now, if I take hair gummies, then my hair grows like crazy and then my roots are even more so noticeable. So I should be taking them, but I'm not. I finally got rid of a bunch of sponges. I didn't use all of these this month, but I had them and I'm like, I'm just going to toss them. There's no reason to keep these. So I have 2 Real Techniques that I love. This is my go-to brand. I have another one in my bathroom right now. And then I tried out 2, and these were bad. I think I only used these each once. This was Ulta brand, Sweet and Simple, I want to say, and it got tore up like right away. I think I only used this one time. And then this one, I want to say this was also Ulta brand. That's just really hard. So these yes, these no. All right, I used up some samples. Let's see what I used up. I used up the Alpha Beta Extra Strength Daily Peel from Dr. Dennis Gross. It was neither a yay or a nay from me. It's not something that I would go out and buy, but if I got another sample, I would definitely use it again. I didn't really tell a big difference for smooth, radiant skin because I already have a really good skincare regimen that I do. So I didn't really tell a huge difference, but I mean, my skin looked and felt nice afterwards. It was just okay. I think if you didn't do as much as I do, you would probably like this a lot more. But because I do a long beauty routine day and night, it just didn't make that big of a difference to me. I also used the Milk Hydro Grip Primer, and I did really like this. We don't sell Milk at Ulta, so if I'm ever in Sephora and it's on sale, I might pick it up, or maybe I can get a sample in one of my Ipsy bags, or maybe if I subscribe to another beauty box, it'll be in there. It's not something I'm going to run out and buy because I have like 30 primers, so I don't need another one, but I'm always happy to have another one because I love all of it. I also used the Melt Away by Pure. This was a makeup emulsifier towelette. This was horrible for me. I don't use makeup remover towelettes unless it's to take off swatches in my hand at work. And I just use the Clinique ones. That's what my whole store uses. That and the IT ones. So I didn't even know that Pure had makeup remover towelettes. I'll have to look and see if we actually carry these at Ulta or not. I've never noticed them at my Ulta, but maybe they're on a shelf somewhere. But this was horrible. I did not like this at all. If you've had good luck with towelettes, please let me know, because I don't feel like they take off my makeup at all. And then I also used the Elizabeth Arden Retinol little capsule, and I did really like this too. It had some fragrance in it, I believe, if I'm remembering correctly. But it was really nice. It was really silky, very smooth, and Elizabeth Arden is a little pricey, so it's not something that I'm going to run out and buy, but I would definitely use it again if it was sent to me. The next thing I used up was the Mizani Miracle Milk, and I did really like this. I used to have really good hair. If you remember a few years back, whenever my hair was completely natural and brunette and I hadn't done anything to it, it was super silky, shiny, healthy. I didn't have split ends. I barely had any frizz. It was like really good hair. I was Becky with the good hair. But now, since I've been bleaching it the last year, it's like frizzy and fried. I wash it and it's dry, and so I put product in it and then it gets super oily. But I did really enjoy the Miracle Milk. These kind of products, this or It's a 10, or any kind of like leave-in product is really good for my hair, so I did enjoy this. I used used up quite a bit this month. The next thing I used up is another hair product. It was the Joico K-Pack Color Therapy Luster Lock. I didn't really notice a difference with this. It says Instant Shine and Repair Treatment. I couldn't really tell a difference, but I'd use it again. I like Joico products. It's just this one, I didn't tell a huge difference on my hair. We also have the Aqua Bomb, the True Cream by Believe. This product was just okay for me. I know a lot of people really enjoy Believe brand. We carry a little bit at Ulta. But yeah, this is I think they sell a lot more at Sephora. But it was just okay to me. It wasn't bad. It wasn't great. It was just a water moisturizer. I also used the Multi-Active Toner by Dermalogica. This had a horrible spray on it, where it just kind of and like your whole face wasn't sprayed. So I actually dumped this out and put it with my other setting, or not with my setting sprays, but with my other toner, my Clinique one. I just poured it in there and mixed the two. So didn't really tell a difference the few times that I used it on its own. So I'm like, I'm just gonna mix it in with my other stuff so I'm not wasting it. But I wouldn't buy that. Next thing was All About Eyes by Clinique. This is one of my favorite eye creams. I've been trying out a lot of different eye creams lately, and the Clinique ones seem to work very well for me. This one, and then I'm also using the one that reduces wrinkles, the Repair Wear Wrinkle Repair. I'm using that right now. But recently I tried Murad and it burned my eyes. Today I'm using Philosophy and it's like burning my eyes. But it's not so bad that I have to go and wash my face. It's just like my eyes tear up, and it doesn't with the Clinique. Next thing, Acne Solutions Clinical Gel. I have to have this every night. I have to use some kind of spot treatment, and the Clinique one works very well for me. I did a little test the other night where I didn't do any kind of spot treatment. I usually do some kind of salicylic treatment or benzoyl peroxide treatment. I do a thin layer on my whole face to keep it really from breaking out, and I didn't do that the other night to see, is my skin break out? And yeah, I had like a huge pimple right here, and I'm like, oh, okay, I didn't do my treatment last night and I wake up with a big pimple. So, and I hadn't had a big breakout like that in a while. So I'm pretty sure it's like my skin has to have some sort of treatment every single night, or it's like, what you doing, bitch? So I love this one. It works great for me. Just find one that works for you if you are acne prone. I also used up a bottle of the Trezor Midnight Rose. I think I've had this for a few years. I love the bottle. It is beautiful and it smells amazing. I've been trying to get this out of my collection and just use up more of my perfumes, because perfume goes bad within like a couple of years, and I have a lot. So I've been really focused on using more of my perfumes. So I was wearing this and I got a ton of compliments, and I had to tell people, we don't actually sell this at Ulta, so I have to go to Macy's for it. It smells really nice though. I think I bought it at Macy's or Dillard's. Sometime whenever Lancome was having a free gift. So I bought that and got like a bunch of stuff. Alright, making our way through this bag. Oh, another one of these horrible beauty sponges. This is so hard. I think this was also an Ulta sponge. I could be confused about where these sponges came from. But this one was definitely one of their Christmas sponges. That was like $1 or 5 for 5. It is so hard. I'm tempted to give this to my cat because he loves to play with these beauty sponges, but I don't want him to tear it up and eat it. So I'm going to throw it away. But, it's super hard. Even after wetting it, like I do my Real Technique sponges. So hard. Alright. Let's see. Oh, I used up another one of these. I told you, I love it. I use it every single night. I don't think I used up both of these in 1 month. I think there were just like 2 that were halfway empty, so I used them up. Next thing is by Dr. Brandt. This is the Pore Refiner Primer. I didn't tell a big difference with this primer, but I do like Dr. Brandt's products, so I would use it again. Just wouldn't go out and buy it. I'm actually using e.l.f. primer, the Poreless primer today. I love it. It feels amazing, and I feel like it smooths everything, and it was like $6 at Kohl's, and I used it whenever I had a $5 off $5 coupon, and then I got extra money on top of it, so I ended up paying 10 cents for the primer I'm currently using, and it's amazing. They also sell that at Ulta, but I got it at Kohl's. Alright, next thing is the CC cream by IT Cosmetics. I had never heard of IT Cosmetics up until about 4 years ago. I was working at Stage, if you guys remember my Stage days. And we had people come in all the time asking, do you guys carry IT Cosmetics? Do you guys carry IT? Where's your IT section? I'm like, what the hell is IT? I had never heard of it. But since working at Ulta, this is one of our top selling foundations. It's gotta be in the top 5. We sell this all day, every day. We have IT Cosmetics representatives in the store multiple times per week. And yeah, I finally gave in and tried a smaller size of it, the travel size. I loved it. It was great. This color was a little off. It was a little dark for me, but I just mixed in a little bit of one of my lighter shades, and it worked. I got compliments on my skin. People were like, oh, your skin looks so good. What are you wearing? Like, it's the CC cream by IT. So they recently launched a different foundation in a matte formula, so I'm interested in trying that, but I can't say anything bad about it. I really enjoyed this product. I think that it does have a little fragrance in it, but nothing too overwhelming. And it's SPF 50. It has the color corrector. It kind of smoothed and evened everything out. But yeah, if you guys haven't tried it, definitely give it a try. We also use, well, I didn't use this up, but this has gone bad. These two products have gone bad. This is the liquid catsuit from Wet n Wild, and it just smells a little funky, so I'm going to toss it. And then the Smashbox liquid lipstick and jam, or So Jelly, it is dried up. So these two are getting tossed. I don't purchase a whole lot of liquid products because they go bad sooner than I can use them up. In the last 4 years, my makeup collection has exploded. I have a ton, plus I'm getting subscription boxes and gratis, and I'm still buying stuff on my own. So I try not to purchase a lot of lip products because they go bad. Liquid products go bad way faster than creams or powders, just so you know. So those are gone. Another thing that I'm tossing is the Camouflage by Essence. I've used up quite a bit, if you can tell. It's kind of hard to, but you can tell I've used up a lot of the product. It's a really nice color on me. It works. It's in the color Light Ivory. But using this under my eyes, it stings. It irritates the bottom of my eyes, and I do not have sensitive skin. I use a lot of products on my skin. I do not consider it sensitive. Rarely products may burn or anything like that, but this irritated my eyes under my eyes. So, and I tried it a bunch. I tried using it as a spot concealer. It worked fine, but under the eyes, it kind of burned. So I'm going to go ahead and toss that. And we still have a little bit to go, so let's keep going. The next thing was the Illamasqua eyeliner. This I tried many times. I think I talked about this in my last Empties video that I was going to try it again. Now every time you put it on, it just spreads everywhere, so you have black eye and not really a line. So, and a swatch is fine on my hand, but on the eyes it was a big old mess. It was a full-on Monet. From far away it was okay, but up close it was a big old mess. So tossing that. That was in a BoxyCharm. Next thing is the Verso Hydrating Serum number 4. I really enjoyed this. This I got from Ipsy. I've tried a couple of things from Verso, and this worked really great for me. Yeah, I love this stuff, so I would definitely get this again. I have to see how much it is. I may not go out and like purchase it because it's probably expensive, but I'm gonna hold on to this and see how much it costs. But that's a Verso with niacinamide. It worked amazing for my skin. I'm gonna hold on to that and see how much that costs. But I don't need another serum. I have a lot of serums. Serum ladies, take care of your skin. This is the only face you're gonna have unless you do like a John Travolta, Nicolas Cage thing and do a face off and switch faces with someone else. Take care of your face. Serums, night creams, primers, eye creams. Do it, ladies. Sunscreen, and guys, if you're watching too, I don't discriminate. take care of your skin, be flawless. Okay, next thing we used up. This smelled horrible. I should have returned this. This was the Urban Decay All Nighter in Honey. Horrible. Horribly scented. Let's smell it. If you like the way this smells, leave me a comment down below and tell me. I should not have. I couldn't stand the way that smelled on its own, so I poured it into one of my other setting sprays and used it that way, so all the other setting sprays kind of masked the smell. Because Urban Decay All Nighter is probably my favorite setting spray. I don't currently have it in rotation right now. I'm trying some other ones, but I really, really enjoy All Nighter, but the honey scent, ugh, it was horrible. I got their lipstick kit that came out Christmas time, and I got it on sale for like 12 bucks. I couldn't even keep it because those little mini lipsticks were scented so heavily. And they had a honey one, a cherry one. I forget what the two other ones were, but they smelled so bad. I ended up returning it, and I rarely return products. I just couldn't. I literally could not. Okay, this video is getting long. I also finally used up my NYX eyebrow gel. I really, really like this. I would be interested in getting another one of these whenever I go through and use up some of my other eyebrow products, because I have a lot of eyebrow products, eyeliners, and mascaras to get through. And I just bought 2 more mascaras. And I have another mascara coming in my Ipsy. Anyways, it's a whole thing. It's my job. Yeah, it's my job to be a makeup enthusiast. Okay. So I used up the NYX. This is actually really good, and I used it in brunette, and I actually really love this. I've had this for a while now because I kept getting more and more out of it, and it got to the point where I'm like, I've had this for like 2 years. This needs to be tossed. I need to stop making it work. They're like 8 bucks or something. I can get another one, so I'm gonna throw that away. I also used up the Clear Smart Hydrant Mattifier Clearing Defense SPF 30. So this is a daytime moisturizer. I don't need to be mattified in the day. I like to be mattified at night. So I wouldn't buy this again. I would buy a hydrating moisturizer with SPF, but not one that's mattifying. But I liked it. It wasn't bad. It's just I don't like wearing mattifying moisturizers in the day, and I don't like to wear SPF at night. Next thing I used up is the Outsmart Acne Clearing Treatment. Definitely kept me clear. Murad is a really nice brand. I actually used this up from Murad as well. It's another mattifier with SPF 45. Again, it's the same thing as the Dermalogica one. I wouldn't purchase these again. I got them in little kits. I bought like 2 little kits that had one from Dermalogica, one from Murad for breakouts. I wouldn't get it again because of the SPF and the mattifying element. But this I would get again if I didn't get my Clinique. I like my Clinique better. I feel like my Clinique is stronger, but they both have the same amount of salicylic acid, which is 1%. I just feel like I like the Clinique one better, but Murad is also a really nice company, and I would definitely use this again. Alright, my last 4 items. Dermalogica is the Daily Microfoliant. This is a powder exfoliant that you can use every single day. And I like to mix this in with my daily cleanser instead of with water. So it says to just dispense it into wet hands and go like that and make a cleanser consistency. But I put a little bit of cleanser in my hand and then add a little bit of this to make it an exfoliating cleanser. So I did go through this, and I have another one in my bathroom that I'm using up because the Dermalogica rep was at our store a couple weeks ago, and I told her, I just used up my exfoliant, and she's like, I'll give you another one. And I was like, thank you. If you are nice to the representatives, they will give you samples. So always be nice to the representatives because a lot of the times they have little gifts to give you. All right, last 3 things. Next thing is Purity Eye Hydro Bounce Eye Gel. I haven't had good luck with Purity, which is Philosophy. I haven't had luck with any of their products. I'll keep trying them until I have like a major reaction, but they're just okay for me. They're the same price or a little bit more expensive than Clinique. So if I was going to choose between the two, I'm going to choose Clinique. But I would definitely try it again. I just wouldn't buy it. So this is some sort of sample size of eye cream. I don't remember where I got that, but I know I didn't buy it. Next thing is the Tarte's Pro Glow. All of everything is worn off on this. I don't think they sell this anymore, but it is a, let's see if there's anything left in here. It's like a rose gold. Let's see if we can squeeze any out. I'll show you guys. What I do is I mix this in with my primer. Oh, there's a lot more in there. All right, so it's like that. And I did not like to use this over my makeup. So I found that using this under my makeup mixed in with my primer gave me a really pretty glow. Oh yeah, now my hand is super glowy. I don't know. Yeah, you guys can see that. Yeah, but I really liked this. Any kind of liquid exfoliators, that's what I like to do. That's how I like to use them, is mixed in with my primer or even my moisturizer, depending on the consistency of the liquid. And this one's more of a cream, so it worked better with my primer. And then once I have my foundation on, you would still see some glow underneath, even if you were using a matte foundation, to give you that glowy effect but not being too sticky. All right, we're at 30 minutes. Let's wrap this up. The last thing I used up is also by Tarte, and all the letters are off of this too. This was just a lip exfoliator. So you scrub your lips, rinse, and then top it with a balm, and it made you have really soft, luscious lips. It took me a long time to use that. I think the sample is only like this big because I don't typically need a lip exfoliator because I'm not doing anything really harsh to my lips. I don't wear a ton of liquid lipstick, so I didn't really need that. I have started using liquid lipsticks more recently because I'm not allowed to use store testers anymore, and I used to just apply my lipstick throughout the day whenever it would wear off. We're not allowed to do that anymore. So it's like I put on a liquid lipstick in the morning, and then after lunch I have one in my car. So my lips have been more dry recently because I can't reapply every 2 hours like I was. It has to be every 4 to 5 hours now. So yeah, I ended up using that. So if you enjoy my trash talk and seeing all my trash, please give me a thumbs up. Leave a comment down below. Tell me what you used up this month. Comments and likes and subscribes really help out my channel. I've been at 2,000 subscribers for a long time. I'd really love to see a boost. If you guys like this, say hi. I'll see you guys soon in another video. Bye guys.